As you might have guessed, some football cards are going berserk right now. Some are going up big, others are falling, but we'll tell you which ones are going up the most in today's Top 5 Cards.
My name is Geoff Wilson. By day, I invest in tech companies, and at night, I invest in sports cards. Join me and my team as we help you profit from the hobby we all love.
Hello, sports card investors, and welcome to another Top 5 Tuesday. I am happy to be back in the studio today. Well, kind of happy. I spent 8 wonderful days in Italy. I was out all of last week, just got back here for you today to bring you today's Top 5. I do miss Italy. It was absolutely wonderful. So my heart's still there, but I'm happy to be back with you today. And if you want to follow along with my trip, including watching my search for sports cards in Italy, go subscribe to my Instagram, follow my Instagram. It's Geoff Wilson on Instagram. I'm going to be posting some videos of my experiences there over the next week. Today is a big day for Sports Card Investor because I have 2 live streams tonight, Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm going live in a private live stream just for our Market Mover subscribers. We do a Q&A and talk about the sports card market. And I'm also ripping for them some Contenders Optic football and some Merlin soccer tonight, thanks to our official wax sponsor, Midwest Cards. If you're a Market Movers member, look for that invite in your email. If you are not a Market Movers member, subscribe right now for $9.99 and you will be included in the live stream tonight and have the chance to win some great cards. Then at 10:30 p.m. tonight, I'm going live on Whatnot, and this one is open to everybody. It's free. And on Whatnot, I am breaking Luminance football and Recon basketball and giving all of these cards away for free. And all you need to do is go onto Whatnot, onto the Sports Card Investor channel at Whatnot, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time tonight, Tuesday night. And if you don't have the Whatnot app, download it right now on your phone. And if you use the special QR code on your screen or the link in our show description below, we'll even hook you up with $10 in free Whatnot credit. I'll see you on Whatnot on the Sports Card Investor stream at 10:30 p.m. tonight. All right, I'm excited about all of that, but I'm especially excited about these top 5 cards. Let's get into it. Here's today's top 5. Before we get into our first card, let's take a quick look at the overall sports card market. Thanks to Market Pulse by Market Movers, the SCI 500 index of the 500 most prominent sports cards is up a little over 1% over the last 7 days, also up over the last 30 days, still significantly down on the year, but it's nice to see it trending up recently. Baseball cards from 2000 and 2009 have actually been the hottest segment of cards over the last 30 days, likely due to Albert Pujols, who has been in this top 5 before. We're starting today with a cold card, and what a bad week it has been, unfortunately, for Trey Lance investors. And of course, for Trey Lance himself. I mean, you got to feel bad for this guy. He's coming in this year, finally has his chance to start for the 49ers, and then in week 2, suffers a broken ankle and is now out for the rest of the season. But even before that occurred, his cards had already been trending down over the last few weeks. The broken ankle is now just accelerating the downturn. It has been a disastrous month financially if you invested in Trey Lance cards over the offseason. And let's take a look here at Market Movers. I'll show you what I mean. This is his 2021 Donruss base card in PSA 10, his Donruss Press Proof Premium card in PSA 10. These, of course, are all of his rookie cards. His Mosaic base card in PSA 10, and then a high-end card I put on here as well, his Optic Downtown in PSA 10. It doesn't matter if you've got high-end or low-end. All of these cards from a percentage standpoint have been dropping considerably over the last 30 days. In fact, all of these cards are down somewhere between 54% and 72% in the last 30 days. It has been a chilly, chilly month for Trey Lance investors. Now we get to talk about some cards going up, and there are a lot of football cards going up, but we're actually starting with tennis. And we're starting with Roger Federer. He just announced his retirement. He is, of course, one of the GOATs of men's tennis, 20 Grand Slam titles. But his next match will be his last, and he is going to retire and head off into the sunset. And whenever a big player makes a retirement announcement in any sport, there's often a run on his sports cards, and that is exactly what has happened with Roger Federer, causing his cards to go up. Now, he doesn't have a lot of sports cards. This 2003 Net Pro card, his base card, card number 11 in PSA 10, is considered his rookie card. Only a few sales of this card. It's pretty low population overall in PSA 10, only a population of 329. But based off the few sales over the last week, it is up 114%, most recently selling for $149, and it had sold for $70 just a couple days before his retirement announcement. His other Net Pro card from that set, his short print, is up as well as another one of his rookie cards. Basically, if you have a Roger Federer card, you've seen a nice bump, most likely, over the course of the last few days. We certainly wish Federer well in his retirement. He has been incredibly fun to watch on the court over the last many years. Now let's go to American football for the number 4 spot today, and Stefon Diggs, the wide receiver for the Buffalo Bills, is off to an absolutely scorching hot start to the season. The Bills have looked fantastic their first 2 games of the season, and the Josh Allen to Stefon Diggs connection, man, that is something to watch. Those of you who have Stefon Diggs in your fantasy leagues, you are probably dominating your first couple of weeks because he has put up some really, really outstanding numbers. It's going to be exciting to see what he and what the Bills are able to do the rest of this season. But what we know for sure right now is there are a lot of football card investors jumping on the Stefon Diggs train. Let's take a look at his rookie card from 2015 Prism. He doesn't have a ton of rookie cards out there because back in 2015, they weren't making nearly as many football cards as they are today. And his 2015 Prism base card in PSA 10 is a population of just 141. But if you are one of the lucky 141 people to own that card, you have seen that card increase in value by 114% over the course of the last 30 days, most recently selling for around $111. You could have picked that card up for as little as $50 just a couple of weeks ago, right before the season started. It's going to be fascinating to watch the Bills the rest of this season. Do you think they are, in fact, the Super Bowl favorites? Let me know your thoughts on who's going to win this year's big game in the comments below. We're going to switch to European football for the number 3 card today. It's Erling Haaland, who has been lighting up the Premier League ever since his arrival there. He, of course, transferred to Manchester City in the offseason. He's currently leading the Premier League with 12 goals. And get this, the second leading goal scorer has only 6. So he has doubled the second leading goal scorer thus far in the Premier League season. His cards have been hot, and they've been hot for a while. Over the last 90 days, Haaland's cards have all been going in the up and to the right direction. And you can see what I'm talking about here on the screen in Market Movers. This is his 2019 Topps Chrome Bundesliga base card in PSA 10, and his 2019 Topps Chrome UEFA Champions League card in PSA 10, and his 2019 Topps Finest UEFA Champions League card in PSA 10. They're all up quite a bit over the last 90 days. It is that Topps Chrome Bundesliga that is up 103%. It is up the most. That card will now set you back $917 in PSA 10, but you could have picked that card up for as little as $452 just 90 days ago. But whether you have that or any Haaland card, you've done pretty good over the last few months. Back to American football for the number 2 spot today, and one of the most dynamic players on the field. Lamar Jackson is back in form. This guy is fun to watch. Now, the Ravens did just lose to the Dolphins over the weekend. The Dolphins had an epic comeback, but Lamar Jackson was not the reason for it, because Lamar Jackson had a big day despite the loss. 318 passing yards, 119 rushing yards, and 4 touchdowns despite losing to Miami. But Lamar looks electric this season, and if Baltimore can get their defense shored up, they may have a lot of success this season. Some football card investors are expecting that will be the case because if you look at what his cards are doing, they have been really hot. Over the last 90 days here on the screen, I've got his 2018 Donruss base rookie card in PSA 10, his 2018 Optic base rookie card in PSA 10, and his 2018 Prism base rookie card in PSA 10. You can see all three of these are trending up. That Prism card is the most expensive. It is currently selling for about $445. It is up 47% over the last 30 days. Or last 90 days, I should say. You could have bought that card for $300 90 days ago, and it's now close to $450. But all of his cards are up a bunch. His Optic base is up 23%. And his Donruss base is up almost 41%. That's the least expensive of the three. That card currently selling for around $102. You could have bought that card for as little as $60 just 90 days ago. It's time for the number one card, but before I give it to you, let me remind you that all of the charts and graphs from today's episode are from Market Movers, and you can now get access to all of these charts and graphs, unlimited access for just $9.99. It's our new pricing plan. And if you sign up before 9 p.m. Eastern time tonight, you can also join our live stream tonight where we're breaking these boxes and giving all the cards away. Just go to sportscardinvestor.com and click on Market Movers in the main menu bar. Get signed up and get instant access right now. Okay, guys, there should be little doubt who is number one in today's list. Tua Tagovailoa had one of the best quarterback performances, really, that we've ever seen this past Sunday. It was a breakout performance. He completed 36 of 50 passes for 469 passing yards and six passing touchdowns, becoming an absolute menace to both the Baltimore Ravens defense and to opposing fantasy football teams if you have him on your fantasy football roster. He's got a great connection now with Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill. The Dolphins might have something this season. They're going to be a fun team to keep an eye on. And for those of you who have Tua cards, you've got something as well, because look at these bad boys going up over the last 30 days. I've got his 2020 Donruss base rookie card in PSA 10, his Optic base rookie card in PSA 10, his Optic Holo in PSA 10, his Optic rated rookie auto numbered to 150 in PSA 10, and his Prism base in PSA 10. I'm going to switch the graph to look at all of these by percentage so you can see the real story and look at what they've done in the last few days. Look over here at the right of the graph and you can see how these things have just taken off like a rocket ship over the last few days and especially since this season started. They are up a ton. It is that Optic base that is up the most from a percentage standpoint. It's up almost 89%. That card today is $112. That card 30 days ago was $59. On the high end, his Optic rated rookie auto number to 150. That card most recently sold for $1,500, but you could have picked that card up just the week prior for $799. We've seen his Donruss base card up 47.5%. We've seen his Prism base card up 32%, and his Optic Holo is up the least at just about 12%, but I would expect that one might continue to trend up as the week goes on. It has been an amazing run for Tua. Also, this is good news for 2020 sealed wax, because while Joe Burrow's cards are maybe looking a little shaky at the moment, Tua's cards are going up, and that is helping maintain the price of those 2020 football sealed wax boxes. Hopefully you've got at least one or two of those in your collection as well. All right, guys, thanks for watching today's Top 5. I hope you enjoyed it. Please join me 9 p.m. tonight Eastern Time for the Market Movers member break. If you're a Market Movers member, that link is being emailed to you. And then 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, live on Whatnot, anyone can join. Breaking Luminance football and Recon basketball on Whatnot tonight, giving all the packs away for free. Just go to the Sports Card Investor stream on Whatnot at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time tonight. And if you don't have Whatnot yet, use that QR code on your screen or click the special link in the show notes below to get an extra $10 credit when you sign up for Whatnot. I appreciate you guys watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in a couple days with our next episode. Take care, everybody.